Thank you for all the day ones, new subscribers, all the likes, comments, feedback. Man, thank you so much. It's greatly and genuinely appreciated. How's everybody out there doing this Sunday morning? Waking up, ready to do another defensive video to combat the defamation of my character on social media. So these videos, you can take them for what they are, right? Exposure, scrutinizing, whatever you want to call it. Let's get into some of these videos. What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Text Pocket.
Straight. Okay. I'm just going to be blunt and straight up. All right.
Called Betty the Cook.
Did you see Lamar Moore have sex with another man in prison?
They're always trying to figure out a way how to create these characters to try to clear up Mark's name. I just played that.
Upside down.
What's going on, YouTube? Thank you. Who cares about? If you're gonna
For a motherfucker to come. Problem is for this guy.
What's going on, YouTube? Let's just go through all of them, man. Let's go through all these videos. We're gonna start. It's not. You know what I mean? Because they keep on trying to discredit you, man. Like about the fights, man. Like, but I'm telling them that you know you.
I mean, he just thinks it's so. I mean, he's so adamant. I mean, honestly, he's thinking like, man, ain't no way a white boy can whoop me. That's how he's acting.
Yeah, man. But it could happen, man.
I mean, damn. You wasn't all that back then, man. And I wasn't 55 years old back then. I mean, come on, man.
And did you ever see Mark? Did you ever see Mark get into a fight, man? There while you were there?
Never seen Mark fuck with nobody with white sissies, man. Never, ever. The whole time I was there.
That was it.
That's what he's done. That's his MO. And he's hiding behind it right now. He's out there in public, swaying his fucking head. Oh my God, and all this old dramatized shit. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
That shit wasn't no real shit. That shit was some scripted shit right there going on.
I mean, he's you know, if everybody like, man, you've been sticking to your story, man. You know.
I mean, he says he's a changed man. He ain't changed a damn bit.
Nah, man, because you have to admit your mistakes, man. To be a changed man, you have to admit your mistakes, man. That you
man,
did wrong.
I saw you terrorize white boys, man. So don't give me that I'm squeaky clean shit, because it's bullshit.
Yeah, and people are gonna be like the paperwork, man. Like you know, but like on one of your videos, you said you live in the facilities of Limestone, like in the city, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're like in one county, I'm in the next county over.
Oh, so, I mean, how far is it? How many hours is it drivable for you to get there?
Oh, yeah, my folks came and visited me every weekend up there. They could be from my house to there in about 45 minutes.
Oh, man, so it's that close.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe one day, man. Maybe one day, sometime throughout the week or whenever you have free time, because I know you work and stuff. You know, maybe you could take a trip down to Limestone, man. You know.
Well, I was actually talking to my boss about that very thing because we work in Athens, Alabama, one day out of the week, and that's where Limestone is.
Oh, okay, man. So I mean, you can stop by there and just pass them through.
Right, I'm gonna see, and then you ain't got to do that. I can get on my mom's computer and call them and have them fax it to her office.
Oh yeah, that's even
Pay it online. And pay it online. Because I mean, they're gonna charge you. I think it's 50.
too as well. You know what I mean? What's going on? You know that I'm going to create seeing some comments there
Because Hip really
is getting very interesting. Y'all's attention as far as the money wise. You know, as a content creator, that's what we do it for. You know, bring y'all stories that y'all ain't never heard, to get y'all's attention. You know, because myself, I stay home watching cable TV and I'm flipping through the channels and there ain't nothing. So if I see something new that's interesting, I click on it. Help out the views for anybody that's creating it, you know. So y'all can help that way out and just get in real quick before I gotta go with Hips.
get off his back because Hips really wasn't a major factor in that documentary. Hips wasn't even a major factor in the Alabama prison system. Hips was just a dude that got a lot of money in that stayed in a lot of debt because he didn't know how to manage his own money. He had a good mother that spent him a lot of money in. So I don't even know what Hips talking about. He needs to get off his back because it was never really nothing on Hips' back. Hips put himself in that.
Yeah, the only thing that was on Hips' back was you. But you know, we'll get to that in another video. But you know, he said it himself. You know, Hips was getting money in prison. So if you're getting money, plus you got other hustles, he's good for tattooing. He's fixing good for electronics. You know, I don't see a man racking up a debt if you know all these services. You know.
Even if I did do it, I got them.
Okay, listen, we're not talking about what I said or what you heard. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking you.
I didn't physically see your dick go in on another man, but I seen you curled up under a blanket with one.
Here, you know damn well you ain't never seen me in no
You
video
get on
with
there,
another
Mom.
man.
You heard him say
So
on
you
here.
think you saying here that the police would actually go for that, bro? You think that I would say
Goddamn
it?
right they would. You know they would too. Don't
No,
even
they
go
wouldn't.
there, Mark.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they would too.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
Man, I just did 27 years and 11 months in prison. I know damn well they go for it.
Coffee 6. 2 cans, yes, sir.
Hey, Noel, you get your ass on the camera too, Noel. Get on the camera.
What's going on, Dante?
No, you get on the camera too. Don't just put me in there. No, we both over here. We play the real. We going at the hip. No, you staying right in here with me.
I got to have something to drink. Shit, I got out there.
Yeah, I have a cookie. man, listen. I mean, come on, man. This whole situation. Like I said, I have no problem with you here.
See, this is what I got going right here. See my living room, man.
What?
See my living room.
Okay.
That's what I got going on.
I'm at work. I mean, okay.
No. That's
Okay.
why I was saying earlier, Mark, man. I don't stop, man.
Bro.
We need to just stop this. Because listen, what I was saying earlier, what we need to do is just agree to disagree. You're going to tell your story.
Bro,
Tell
I can't agree with that here, but that is not the truth, bro. That part is not the truth. Come on, man. And another part that's when you talking about I had Roman
if they can't wait, no way, I can pull that video up.
Bro, when have I ever hosted Roman Emperor fights?
I have never
and hold on, wait a minute, hold on, let me finish.
I just told Dante before we even started. He told me about it. I've never even heard of no shit like that. I ain't never said nothing like that.
When did me and you ever have a physical fight here?
That day in the hall with you and Gary Sanders. That minute hall.
The day.
Black his eye. Black face.
Hold up, wait a minute, hold up. Did we have a fight where?
A quick, this is a little quick side note. I have found Gary Sanders. Right. In the process of talking to Hips a long time ago, I sent him pictures, screenshots of Gary Sanders. And he says, how did you find him? And I'm going to tell you about Gary Sanders. Gary Sanders was a white guy that acted black. All right. Gary Sanders was a white dude that acted black. All right. He had dreads. All right. Gary Sanders was a white guy. And to be honest, Gary Sanders doesn't look like no boy. All right. Gary Sanders does not look like a boy, right? But then looks can be deceiving, all right? Maybe this is just his persona out here in the free world, right? That, hey, I'm this stomped down dude. But I found Gary Sanders, right? And I forgot all about Gary Sanders. But it's a good thing that I'm doing these marathons. Not only to refresh my memory, you know, due to the trauma, the PTSD, the cyberbullying, the doxing, memory loss has been occurring. So it's only good for me to refresh my memory, right, on why I'm scrutinizing these guys, right? So let's get back into it, man. And once again, a little footnote. Gary Sanders. Once again, I'm going based off of what Hips, right? Maybe there was never a Gary Sanders. I don't know, right? I don't know. My job is just to fact check, right? You throw names out there, it's my responsibility as a content creator or as a public figure that's out here reporting on incidents, reporting on news, reporting on any kind of matter, that the number one priority is to fact check. So I went and I fact checked and I found Gary Sanders. And I forgot all about Gary Sanders having tunnel vision. So there's another person that we have to find out. And since Hips already verified who he thinks it is, or he says that's him, right? Because you can change appearances, but Mark knows, right? If there is or ever did exist a Gary Sanders, I found him, right? He's a white guy that wants to be a black guy, to the extremities that he let his hair grow out and put it into them, how them Florida dudes got it, right? Like It's not braids. It's just like afro type of braid. All right. I don't know what they're called, but they're just like 2 braids or 3 braids. And the only people I've seen them people like in Florida wear that hairdo. Miami, yeah, basically over there, man. It's the only place that I've seen those videos. Then people wear that hairstyle. And Hip says that he's not really from Alabama. Gary Sanders is not from Alabama. All right. But that's just a little side note, man. All right. Maybe you should start looking for Gary Sanders. Beat me to the punch.
Huh?
You said it in the hall.
No, I said Mendenhall, Gary Sanders, and you. Gary Sanders got hit one time, messed up on the wall, a black Mendenhall's eye. That's when you stepped in, hit you in your shit.
Hips.
Oh,
I can't dispute it.
is this where Mark said, somebody dropped in my comments saying that Mark was going to get the disciplinary reports where Hip said, you know, he dropped both his boys. He dropped Gary Sanders. He dropped Mendenhall. And then Mark had no choice but to step in, all right? And I guess that's the disciplinary report Mark is parading around. You heard it from the man, right? You heard him say, I punched you in your damn mouth, right? And you can see Mark's reaction like, oh, yeah, you did. You sure did. Just look at him. Yeah, I remember that one, bro. You sure got me that one. Yeah, you knocked both my boys out. I had to step in. You gave me a shiner too. Look at him. I don't know if this is the video where he shows his little nub. I gotta find it, man. I gotta find it. He starts showing his little nub and looking for empathy and sympathy. Look at what I'm going through, Charles. Look what I'm going through, Hips. You see, I'm missing a limb. Look at him. Look at that little fucking smirk on his face. He knows Hips is telling. Look at him. He knows Hips telling the truth. Look at that. Look at that. That little expression of guilt. Let's get back to the video, man. We're gonna try to run this marathon. I don't know, man. I guess it's every day, man. We're gonna run this fucking marathon every fucking day. Right? Every day, man. Every day we're gonna be doing lives of the undeleted videos. The Danton Epstein files. Because they're both apex predators.
If you ever had a fight with David, I don't know that. You know damn well me and you ain't never had no fight, bro, in life. We had some arguments. We never had no fight, bro. Now, you might have fought me now all again, I don't know. I can't say that. You never, man, me and you ain't never been in no physical altercation ever. And this, I know, I put this on my dead mama's dead soul.
I put it on my mom.
Is it a coincidence that they're both wearing red and black? They sure were. I mean, they were business partners at one time. And this, I guess this shows the similarities of why they were in business together. They think alike, maybe. They dress alike. Look at that. Black and red, just totally opposite. Damn. Ain't that trippy, man? They both going at it. It seems like they both in costume. Offense and defense.
Me and you ain't never had no fight.
About something too, and that don't mean you believe me at all.
Bro, you know damn well you ain't never seen me in no bed with no other man. Man, come on, Hill.
Well, according to that video, you didn't look at him as no man. You looked at him like your baby mama.
I know what I said in the video. I'm not disputing it.
Why is that?
What did he say? He looked at them boys like his baby mama. I'm not here to dispute what I said. So everything you said, you meant it. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a good weekend.
One no limit game, 2025.
Bro, I'm not disputing that I said what I said. I did say it. I admit I said it.
That's all I ever said.
What I'm asking you is, you say you seen me lay in the bed with another man, bro. Hips, come on, man.
Come on,
You
man.
seen me lay in the bed.
Come on, Hips.
Where in the bed?
Come on, man.
And why was you, if it happened, why was you in there?
Because most of the time, the way we hot railed was from inside the cell, standing up at the door.
Okay, I'm gonna put this out here. Anybody that's been in the Alabama prison system, bro.
Well, Mark Moore did have a good question right there, right? How do you know? He asked Hips. And Hip replies, well, you know, I was hot railing for you. You know, when you hot railing, you got to be the lookout from inside the cell up at the door. So to paint the picture for everybody that's been in the prison cell or any kind of cell with a closed door and just maybe a window in a slot, 9 out of 10 times there's somebody at that door looking out, man, right? In Texas, we call it holding jiggers. All right. On a quick in and out, somebody's wants to get checked or, you know, something, whatever. Somebody's holding jiggers. The lookout. So Hips was in that room, hearing, seeing, and smelling what was going on behind that closed door. Did he participate? I don't know. That's questions that him and Mark, right? And that's why it should have always been about them. All right. But Hips done told me everything that needs to be said, right? A good thing that we live in social media, that everything's documented, right? That I can just come back in here and play my marathons.
Please get on here and say that. I've never seen people hot rail like
Oh my
people
God.
hot rail from the outside of a cell.
Not in limestone, not in 94, 95, and 96.
Lord.
They just,
When me and David used to get the package in, and we used to go in the cell and break it down,
I
there was
already know
somebody
that.
on the
I
outside
already
in
know
front of the door, standing in
I
front
know
of the
that.
rail, and if the police came, they would make a little noise. Come on, Gibbs, man. Yeah, I mean, damn, bro. This is.
Yes, there is different possibilities of holding jiggers. All right. The example of Hip said of the 3 people being in the cell, yes. Can 2 people be in the cell and somebody be outside the cell in the day room or in the hallway or even in the next cell? Yes. All right. Say you and your cellie about to get into a fight. The next door neighbors are going to hold jiggers. All right. So yes, it's possible that, you know, when somebody's holding or being the lookout, they can be knee deep in this shit like Hips was in it, or they can just be on the outskirts, right? So there's many possibilities, right? So you can't really discredit one or the other. They're both right, right? You can be a lookout from within the cell and then from the outside of the cell, right? Depending on the circumstances, right? And this and how careful you want to be, man, right? Because you got to remember, if there's just a window, you can block that window, right? And that gives time for whatever's happening behind the closed door to stop happening, right? Because even if the guard comes and looks in the window, Hips can block the window. Hips can block the window from the guard looking in there. And that'll give time Mark and for his boys to get up. All right. So you have to see how it plays out, man. They're both telling the truth.
This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous,
It
man.
is ridiculous. So that's why I'm saying we need to just stop, bro.
Bruh, I will stop when
I'll
you tell
stop
the
too.
truth,
I'll
bro.
quit right
You've
now.
never seen me suck nobody's penis.
All right, I've
You-
never seen you suck nobody's dick, and I've never seen you penetrate no other man or get penetrated by no other man. All right, I said it. I'm done with it. Let's stop the shit.
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
It's that simple.
Anyway, man.
Is that-
how everybody's New Year?
Wait,
bro?
wait, hold up. Did Hips just say nigga?
No, I didn't say that. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. I just seen post that right there. Did he just say the N word? I see that across the time.
Nah, I don't know. I wouldn't. I can barely hear.
I could have sworn that some people posting that in the comment section. I
I
see
don't know.
that. Hold on.
Now, I've never known him to say that in prison. I've never heard him say that word, but I don't know. Did you say he just said it? You saying he just said it?
Hell no.
That's what they said.
No, I wasn't.
I humble. Get out of prison that people still be caught up in that penitentiary mindset. You know what I mean? Hey, man, why you watching your?
You'll be there at the time you're supposed to every time. I promise.
When I first got out of prison, I was still washing my drawers in the shower. Dude told me, said, man, why you washing your drawers in the shower? And I'm like, damn, I was embarrassed. He right. There's a washer in the back. You're like, so yeah, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? People still be caught up in that penitentiary mindset. You know what I mean? Like now, I keep applying all my hygiene and stuff up in specific.
Let's see the nubby real quick.
Like, might cost you your life type shit.
Yes, man.
Up, man. Listen, I was saying,
Yeah,
Not a pink sheet of paper.
your kidney transplant, man.
I was
Full dialysis immediately. Yeah, I lost my arm, but been on it ever since.
Damn, I hate to hear that too. That dialysis ain't nothing to play with either.
So,
Yeah,
you know, it is what it is, man. But everybody's saying, oh, then yeah, I lost my arm. People want to joke about it. Yeah, I did lose my arm. It is gone. It's gone. My arm
I
is
didn't know
gone.
that.
My arm has been gone. I
I
lost
didn't know
my
that.
arm at East Alabama Medical Center in Opelika, Alabama. Yeah, I lost my arm. What, y'all want to laugh at it? Y'all want to make fun of it? Y'all want to jank me? I don't care. I lost it. It's gone. I don't give a shit. I still got a job. I still drive. I still cook. I still clean up. I still do everything I want to do. The only thing I haven't learned how to do is to tie my shoe. So if people want to jank and laugh about this, then go right ahead. Be my guest. What else can people say that they haven't already said? Yeah, my arm is gone, but I'm still a person. I'm still a man.
Mark, I didn't even know you lost the arm. I didn't know that.
Man, I lost my arm years ago.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro. Carrying on like you are. That's good.
Yeah, so, it is what it is.
A lot of people that's been through what we go through, and then
You didn't say that. That will not believe it, man. So,
do you apologize?
it's all cool.
And, I always gotta say, and, they
come to their fucking nightmare. I had on the white guys 10 days ago.
Yeah, it was the money order thing back then. Yeah.
You didn't have a stamp. It was there.
read your message. Okay, so Mark and Hip.
I've got the lights on, but I'm not gonna say it. And if the people don't like it,
Okay. It is what it is.
That's just a clipping of the other one, man. All right. Right on that clipping, they were looking like they were going to become friends and camaraderie. But let me find the other clip, man. You got to go based off the outfit.
It don't bother me. But though, if we're going to dispute something, Mark, let's dispute about something else. Because everything we're disputing about right here, motherfucker, go back and look at that video and see every word you said out of your mouth. You love to see him before you go to bed at night. You want to see him when you first wake up. Your relationship was just like his baby mom, your baby mama. All this, that, and the other, man. That don't spell out what you did, bro. I mean, that's on you. But if you would get into an argument with him,
hold on, Hips.
you know,
Hold on, Hips.
yeah.
Noel, send me.
If there's not something to it, you know.
They got some truth to it, man. All these documentaries.
Because it ain't like we're the only people doing this. Because we're not. There's plenty of people out there researching this.
Yeah, and there's another method.
See no people in Texas, but he want to get it black.
It's not.
See, that was the kind of relationship me and him had.
All the paperwork that been released on this dude was given to him. Like, verified, time to stamped. This dude sit up there and say, oh.
So once again, he says every paperwork, all the documents that he received have been verified, time-stamped, and ready to go, right? So blatantly admission right there, right? Somebody gave me this information. I fact-checked it. It came out to be true. So I decided to publish it.
You put bogus charges on me. Well, the link is right there. Come defend yourself. The link is right there. You come defend yourself. Oh, but I forgot. Too afraid. You're not man enough. Come face the music. I mean, you always calling Lamarck Moore out, telling him to come face the music. Why don't you come face the music? We have a cordial conversation. And hey, like you say, if I'm wrong, I apologize to you, right? But remember, you're the one violated. Because after I made you kiss the ring the first time, and you talking about, bro, I'm so sorry, bro, please, I'm done, I'm stepping away, you felt some type of way. Right? You felt some, oh yeah, I'm inviting him.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I felt some type of way. Right. I was out of my territory, out of my elements. The doxing, the false information. Of course, right? You almost had me. Right? You almost had me. But you didn't get me. All right. You almost. But look where we're at. This is war. And in wars, there's different battles. In that war, there's victories and losses on both sides. But at the end of the day, we're still at war.
To a meal. And I'm gonna make sure he eat the whole thing. But we just having fun, right? But like I said, he wanna hold Mark accountable so bad, but he won't hold himself accountable. Just like he say, Mark, come hit the link. Come talk to me like a man. You come hit this link, pause, and talk to me like a man. No yelling, no screaming. Let's get the record straight. If I'm wrong,
Mark,
then let us know.
he can sue me all he wants, man.
Let us know. Tell me how I'm wrong.
I have
How I'm wrong.
I have counterclaims for all his
Because he's a coward.
emotional distress. He should have did the video himself.
Screen recording. I see it. Y'all that's him texting me talking about I'm recording it. But no, let's go platinum. Let's go platinum, Noel. You keep trying to tell Mark to come out and admit his truth. And you just want to have a conversation. It'll just be me and you. Nobody else on here. Nobody else on here. Just me and you. Let's talk about that no bill. Right? I won't yell at you. I won't scream at you. I want you, just to clear that up. If you're not no sexual deviant, right? If you didn't do what you've been accused of, let's clear it up. You want Mark to clear up what he did, right? Let's just clear up what you did first before you start butting in black man politics. But y'all want to know how I know this dude's a coward? It's many ways to put down on this dude. But there's a lot of what happened to them youngins, the Mexican dudes that wrote snitch on your fence. And you got a lot of time about, oh, I was about to go hunting. Why is it that you always about to go do something?
Since 86, Pizza Patron has mastered the...
To my face, in my face. I don't believe that you got the balls enough to do it. That's all. That's really it. I want to go platinum. I want to go platinum. Let's get a hit record. Because at the end of the day, man, I'm not threatening you. I'm to you. I mean, out of your own mouth, you were disabled.
No, what you wanted to do was cause extreme emotional distress, trauma from an already unstable person, right? Bullying, right? A cyberbullying. Oh yeah, man.
What? Crazy time. So why would I want to put hands? Why would I want to do?
As you can see, the first couple of videos I played were his interactions with me. Right? Yo, Noel, get my message, Noel. Get my message. Right? You see the snake behavior, befriending me, right? Trying to put my guard down. He got me. Right? I fell for the persona. We're going to go through the marathon. And just like Alfredo said, he lures unsuspecting dudes on his show. He's going to say it'd be respectful. Before you know it, it got Dante and his band of boys all up in. His logic comes out the window then. And that's Alfredo Sr. must know him. Right? Straight behavior. Right? And he's in the prison genre, right? So the more people that hate the prison genre should hate this type of behavior, right? Because he considers himself in the prison genre. Every video is about homosexuality, prison this, prison that. I'm a stomp down dude. I told dudes to fill up the bag. A lot of the stuff that I highly doubt. Okay. You can see, right? The snake behavior. Wants to be my friends, and now we're here. Right? Now we're here.
Something to you that causes physical harm. I just wanted to, because you said to a man, like, you said you just.
So a lot of people were questioning it, saying that I started it, right? But it looks like you got a new content creator trying to learn from a bigger content creator, trying to follow his lead to a certain extent, right? I'll follow your lead to a certain extent until it starts going against my morals and what I believe in. And if it starts going to start becoming a degenerate, well, then I can't go that way, man. All right? That's against my values for what I stand for and I believe in. So you can see his nature, right? That video, we're all friends, right? Laughing and giggling. Nah, Noel, come on. You got to get back on her. Get back on her, Noel. Right? You can see how, you can say it's a relationship, right? I mean, it's a content creator relationship, right? Turned sour based off me not becoming a degenerate, right? Aligning on what he believed was right and what I believed felt was wrong. So for all those people that, oh, you started it. No, I did it, right? All I did was reach out to him because he does have his number out here, right? Look, he makes it easy. He makes it. He makes himself accessible,
So,
right? There you go, right? So somebody as a subscriber, you're like, man, this dude's, he's making himself accessible. So he must be a pretty cool dude, right? Who's going to give out the personal number out there? Right? So to the unintelligent to social media shenanigans and tactics, you fall into it, right? Especially when you're you have no social skills, right? You don't really socialize with anybody. And like I said it before, I use this platform to socialize, man. All right? I felt that, hey, this dude's a content creator. Maybe I can learn something from him. And that's how you can see my interactions with him from the beginning. They were all cordial, respectful, at times having good times. Right? Laughing. We're in opposition, but we're laughing and being cordial and respectful. So you ask yourself, where did it go wrong? Right? You go back and watch my recent lives where about a week or 2 weeks ago, people dox me, right? They dox my home. They make these channels with apparently with my address and video and whatever other private personal information. All right. Now, it paints the picture, right, of a scorned gatekeeper, right? A gatekeeper that sees you as a threat to his livelihood. Right? But let's get back into more of why I will continue to scrutinize these characters. Right? Because as a public figure, you can scrutinize me, man, all you want. All I ask is that to be truthful, right? Like I've said numerous times, I've defamed my own character by my own actions, right? I don't need nobody else, man, to damage my character more than what it is, right? Especially when I'm trying to be a better person at the time, right? My medical condition, it's not going to grant me a long-term life. All right. My time is more shorter than probably a lot more, right? Based off my condition. So that means I'm not going to be here to enjoy life longer than most. Right? So I'm not out here trying to make enemies. I'm trying to build new bridges and make alliances with people that, you know, think the same way, or, you know, have the same kind of hobbies, or anything, man. Anything that is socializing with anybody, right? That's what I use this platform for, man. To vent, socialize with people, and be friendly, man. Be YouTube, be me, you. Right? I didn't get on here to be defamed of my character. Right? You could have done all this with my criminal background. You could have, you know, it would have been, I wouldn't have cared. But you had to go to the extent of manipulating a legal document, right? To where the point I could, even if I wanted to sit down with somebody and tell them the story of why my name was tied into a no bill, right? I understand, man. Right? If somebody I meet and they show me a no bill, I'm gonna be like, man, what happened, bro? Right? And then after he tells me what happens, I'm gonna go and research the documents. Right? And whatever he told me is true, and be like, all right, bro, you know, it is what it is, you know. You told me what you went through, what it was. I went and did my research, and it's all good. Right? But when you don't offer the person the opportunity, man, to explain themselves, and you go off on the most horrific scenario over and over, but not yourself, but with we'll get into it right here. Let me see how many people. See, all these people, look. All these people telling me to unblock them. You know, everybody that said something about me at one point or another, fuck y'all on y'all's ass, man. All right? You think that once you said something bad about me, man, that's fuck you in your ass, bro. You ain't gonna, I'm not gonna get you and beside of me and we're gonna be cordial. Right? You fuck me over once, that's it, man. And it's not like I need any of you motherfuckers, right? Y'all motherfuckers ain't feeding me. Y'all ain't paying my bills. Everybody, man, look. And this guy, what is a no bill? Well, if you don't know what a no bill, Mr. Dante Lamar Bell is not the right person to educate you on those matters. Right?
You see how I'm taking this figure
Out a chat.
Why didn't want to hit the link?
They don't want to get involved with this guy, this psycho.
Oh, I don't blame him.
I already done too much by saying that. I already done too much by joining your live and telling you that, bro. I'm just letting you know, dude.
Hey.
Nobody wants to get into this torment, this tempest, this storm. That. Put the bread in there, ask people, you gonna eat that bread? Give me that bread. You got the bread, right? Guess who's waiting for that bread as soon as you exit the chow hall is them damn seagulls. In New York, it's them damn seagulls waiting for that bread.
Look at all these idiots, pieces of shits. All right. Let me see which I know I called into a live. Let me see which live I called into. And I got another external hard drive, man. It has a lot more of the videos. I need to swap it over. But I keep two just in case, man, you know. It's almost like the Amstem files. Gotta keep one in a secure place. Where's it at, man? It's probably on the other one. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to Youngblood. I don't keep track of what them dudes, man. I don't watch them. I have no business, you know what I mean, checking up on them. I think it's this right here.
Damn mouth, people know what's going on. Say nobody even understand. June, mute the buster right there.
Right. You can't even hear you, bro, because you yelling. Like, no way, I think you drunk off that head.
Bro, that nigga's crying.
You gotta take that shit down a notch.
You see, that's a defense man calling in, telling these dudes, stop it, man. Stop it. All right. My extreme emotional distress is on view in that video, right? In that short clipping, you can see how emotional distress
What's going on, Augie?
I am.
Thank you for tuning in.
By screaming and hollering at the top of my lungs, right?
Thank you for all the day ones.
So much anger, so much trauma.
All the likes. All the
You can
comments,
hear it in my voice.
respect.
All right.
Thank you so much. Man, it's greatly appreciated.
Telling him over
Bro, this video's
and over to stop, right? But no.
What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the new subscribers.
This is what we're here be the last one. I'll be back here in a little bit.
All the comments. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated.
Need to go get dressed.
You know, there's subscribers that are always helping out, you know. So, you know, a subscriber sends me
as you can see, man, when I go to court, I have limited time. All right, so I have to start clipping everything that's going to paint the narrative that I need painted. All right, and it's you just using their own actions and their own words and their own actions against them. All right, audio and video don't lie. All right. what you don't understand, that every time you defame my name, it's a circumstance, it's an instance, it's a situation, it's a case, right? Every time. So that's just one incident that I'm applying for, right? That I'm suing you for, right? The more you say it, it just doesn't end just because I sued you once before, right? I can continue suing you over and over and over and over. For defamation of character. So we'll be back. We're going to be doing marathons, watching some of these videos, some of my videos, and because I got to see which videos have what, man, you know, just to be able to paint the picture of malice and neglect. Because you heard it from the very beginning. He received the paperwork. He received this information that he said he certified, time-stamped, fact-checked, and that I was Francisco. Everything was pure malice. Negligence, well, how can you be worried about defaming a deceased man's character, right? In the law, there's no law really for defamation of a deceased person because they don't have a character for you to damage. It's no longer here. So that's where you prove the neglect, the negligence, right? Now, did he know what was? He's on video and audio, fully aware of the repercussions of defamation of character. Over here, did he proceed that the false statements were true? Well, on this last video I just showed you, it showed you that he received these documents and that they were verified, certified, time-stamped. All right. So, willingly, knowingly, negligence, malice, republish. Was I affected in any way? Most definitely. Right? Emotional, severe distress. Already on somebody that's already a weak-minded person, as you can say. Taking advantage of the weak. In your own words, you knew I was disabled. I made it a word to you. So you continued cyberbullying what would be considered an elder, right? An elder and a disabled person are almost the same thing. I showed you my handicap sticker, right? Where I park. I always park in the handicap spot. You see me park at the police department in a handicap spot. So apparently I'm disabled, right? And what did you continue to do? Make a mockery of my mental health. Right? You were fully aware of my so you decided to continue to torment me. The 4 key points of a defamation of character, you yourself proved it. By your own actions and statements, man. So I hope it was all worth it, man. All right. The 4 key points, man, of a defamation case, go look into it. And I just explained it to you right here. Simple. Right? Simple. But I will be practicing and learning my terminology for the legal courtroom. And have my argument, not like I do these videos freestyling, right? These videos, I don't do them with nothing, right? I don't have no notes. I don't have nothing, right? It's just off the top of my head. So you might ask, man, this guy has all the answers to everything. How come I can't get them? Well, it's easy, man. When you tell the truth, it's a lot easier than to tell lies. It's a lot easier. It comes second to nature, man, when you tell the truth, right? It's almost like holding a conversation, man, without having to stop and think about a lie. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, man. And it's like I said, as me being a public figure, you being a public figure, we opened ourselves up to public scrutiny, either good or bad. But it has to be based off true fact statements and actions. Or will we hold ourselves liable? But y'all have a good one. Enjoy y'all's weekend. I just proved my case to y'all in a matter of, an hour, but not really. These last 20 minutes that I conversated with y'all, proved my case real quick, man. Right, with the audio and video. Now it's for him to bring his counterclaims, man. Bring Sabrina. Like I said, Sabrina doesn't exist, right? And if he does, he's committing, what did you say? It ain't fraud, but it's on those borderlines, right? Because he can't just bring in somebody and say, hey, yeah, I'm his baby mama, right? You're gonna have to prove that this person that you're saying is my baby mama. So it's not social media where you can make up these fake witnesses, Betty the cook, fake Mendenhall. Right? You actually have to bring the person that told you all this and says, yeah, this is his baby mama. This is his kid. Tell him. Right? It's not social media where you can create characters. The honorable judge doesn't allow that. They want facts. Facts. Something that you're not very good at. You're not very good at facts. So I perceive that you're having a hard, difficult time. And the more I do these videos, the more it helps my trauma, my PTSD, and the more it helps me with my arguments that I'm going to have in court. So thank you so much, man. You did a beautiful job. I applaud you. And don't stop, man. I'm a public figure, man. Right. I'm a public figure. But all I ask is to be not even respectful, man. You don't have to be respectful or cordial. But you do have to be truthful. Right? And I'm happy with that. Right? I'm happy with you just being truthful. So you can scrutinize me any kind of way you want. Everybody has that right of freedom of speech. Everybody that's born in this beautiful country. Because you were born in this country. I was born in this beautiful country. So we're both granted the same equal rights. So I hope you I don't know what you got to do, man. Right? May the best men win. May the most truthful man win. And we'll continue from there, man. We'll be back with the marathon. I'll probably go over. See, I think this one. Let me see. Oh, right here.
Decided that we
Right here. See? What does it say right there? This is Lamarck Moore and Dante goes to war with the Texas podcast. Right? Goes to war. Lamarck Moore and Dante goes to war. So why do I make relations to or comments as I'm in war? Well, there you go. Right? He deployed every tactic there is on social media. Every.
were just gonna let this ride, and we were just gonna bring in a new year, do a new content, and letting sleepy dogs lie.
Oh man, shit, this is going on 2 years. Right? We're going on 2-3 years. Because he's talking about breaking in the new year. How much tormenting have I gone through? A year of tormenting, right? Because now it's a whole fresh year. This is last year.
Right? But then I started getting calls. And then I got a video sent to me about Noel talking about I sent him a deceased letter or whatever, talking about stop bringing a Mark name up. I'm taking all my videos down, and me and Mark not working together no more, and all this and that. They talk about take all your.
And look at the number right there, right? Right, the number that he said that he apologized so many times, right? The text messages, man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't believe Mark, man, but when you did that video, yo, they hit different, yo. It hit different, yo. I'm sorry, Noel. All right. But what did you say when I provided those text messages? Oh, that wasn't my number. That wasn't my number. That wasn't my number. That number got through. But once again, this is what you would call a business related number. This is not a personal number. This is I'm more accessible. I'm doing promotions. You want to reach out to me? This is the number that I use for business. So it just shows pure pushing people's buttons to see how far you can push the law, right? Apologizing over and over. Man, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry, right? To where you come over here and you let me see. I gotta find them. I gotta put them all in order, man, right? To be able to give you the gist of it. So I gotta take time and start cutting and edit and do a video like I did yesterday of everything, right? It has to be a short video, maybe a 30-hour video to paint the picture in his own words. In his own words, man. So y'all have a good one, man. Enjoy y'all's weekend. And let me see. Let me leave y'all with one good one, man. Let me see. Oh, Oh, let me leave y'all with this one.
What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas. I'm not saying it's okay that they're doing this to this guy, but that's the environment that there's a snuff. Go back to your matter. Laws, yeah.
If he ever come back
It's a damn when a black man
to apologize, so, boy gets on the shit jacket, you know what I'm saying? Use the restroom. Well, I fuck him. He clean himself up or whatever. He's back on the bed, so I go and finish up. You see, I didn't finish it first, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck him, years or whatever. So,
he want to get a black
Straight term, I'm just a goddamn piece of weak motherfucker. And somebody knows. No matter what camp you're at, your reputation follows you, and somebody knows you from down there. It's up here. So I fuck out my ass for protection, and to be took care of. So I ain't got to worry about some dickhead over here saying, all right, this is one I want. I know he's a weak motherfucker. Penitentiary term, I'm a fuckboy. Street term, I'm just goddamn a turnout.
for a boy.
Latino people in Texas, but he want to get in black people business. Who gives a damn what a black man did to a white dude in prison? In Texas.
Kid over, I fuck out no matter what.
Wrote him letters to apologize. It bothered me at times. So I've even wrote him letters to apologize.
No matter what camp you're at, your reputation follows you, and somebody knows you from down there. It's up here. So I fuck out my ass for protection, and to be took care of. So I ain't got to worry about some dickhead over here saying, all right, this is the one I want. I know he's a weak motherfucker. Penitentiary term, I'm a fuckboy. Street term, I'm just goddamn a turnout.
For a boy.
Latino people in Texas, but he want to get in black people business. Who gives a damn what a black man did to a white dude in prison?
Y'all have a good one, man. I would surely hate for a Thomas Harris or any kind of Caucasian person that went through some of that, it's dangerous behavior, man. When you disrespecting and alienating and ostracizing a whole race based on you believing you're superior to them. Well, then don't be surprised if somebody feels like paying you a visit and say, hey, right? Because that's what you wished upon me to happen, right? By doxing me, right? Off your false narrative, right? Your false narrative, your false statements, right? You wanted Dongo Blast to come pay me a visit, right? You don't remember? But I guess it's just my imagination, my delusional or my paranoia, right? Just part of my imagination. But what you say right there, and when you put it into context, just look at poor Thomas Harris. Let's go back right here. Let's see what this guy says real quick. Come on, go to Snaggletooth. Come on. That shit's slow, man. It was working fine. I guess it's just me too much clicking, man. It froze it up or something.
Or whatever. If he ever come back to prison and there's someone in prison that remember him from then, he will always be a boy.
It bothered me at times. You know, so I've even wrote him letters to apologize.
Who did he write letters to apologize to, man? Brad Lucas?
No matter what camp you're at, your reputation follows you, and somebody knows you from down there. It's up here. So I fuck out my ass for protection.
I would hate.
Be took care of. So I ain't got to worry about some dickhead over here saying, all right, this is one I want. I know he's a weak motherfucker. Penitentiary term, I'm a fucker.
Sad.
Street term, I'm just goddamn a turnout.
Look at that. Look at the despair, man. He can't even look the camera in the face. And then you got guys trying to normalize making statements like this.
Latino people in Texas, but he want to get in black people business. Who gives a damn what a black man did to a white dude in prison?
Exactly.
That's sad, man. You know, after watching Thomas Harris, looking at this despair in his eyes, can't even hold up his head up held high. Right? Just imagine what he said, man, I had to go through this. Just, you know, look at the emotional distress. Right? A broken man. Right? If you literally want to know the explanation or the definition of a broken man, Thomas Harris is right there. Right? And that's for you to make your own judgment, man. That's for you to make your own assumptions or make your own conclusions if anybody deserves to be broken like a horse or any kind of stock. Right? Broken, either to be rode in or to use as a working animal. Not humans. And I guess since he is in the prison genre, there is a lot of people that speak against this prison genre. Right? There's a lot of people that hate this prison genre for what it stands for. It does no good. Look what this does over here. Right? The other ones promote that prison is still good, and this Dante Lamar Bell promotes male grape is all good and okay, right? Promoting the deviancy instead of telling the truth to the young people that ain't the way to go, right? Be yourself. So that's why I categorize Dante Lamar Bell, and I put him on the Rushmore in the middle of Dubs and Gunner. Right? I put him right in the middle of them for defrauding the subscribers, for promoting deviancy, for not promoting YouTube for what it is, yourself. Right? They got this facade of being somebody they're not. Right? Living off the humbleness and the gullibleness of the subscribers. Sad situation, man. Right. So since all his content is basically prison, well, then he is considered in the prison genre. And we have to spread the message about these content creators on this prison genre. Right? Idolizing it and navigating the youth, right? Navigating the Mexican youth, navigating the black youth, navigating the white youth. Every race, just like how he said, why is he getting into black business? When you don't want other races to get into your social business, right? We're not in prison, right? If you don't want to be scrutinized from other public citizens, don't do stupid shit. Don't align yourself with Mark Morris to promote deviancy and not speak about the truth. So that's why I see the similarities of Dante Lamar Bell and content creators Gunner and Dubs, right? They're in the similarities. They're all fooling their audience, bamboozling them. And that prison genre is no good for anybody, man. I don't see not one channel. I see maybe one channel, man. All right. One channel out of many, maybe one or two channels out of many, so many that would be considered in the prison genre channel that really just are themselves. And that's it, man. You know, they're really themselves, that you could take them for who they are, and it's up to you if you want to believe it or not, right? Because they act, right? All these, the ones that become degenerates and they sell their souls to do anything for a YouTube check, those are the ones, man, right? And that's why I put Dante in that Mount Rushmore, man, on that prison genre. Y'all have a good one, man. And y'all, if y'all don't believe me, y'all can see the similarities, the snakeness, the deceitfulness, the portraying of something you're not or no longer are, or maybe you were never part of nothing to begin with, right? But you're portraying to somebody you're on social media that you're somebody that you're not, right? Making stories about telling people to fill up the bag, right? Walking into the cell and portraying yourself like you're this ex-heartless felon or something, right? No substance or value do your stories have of educating anybody. Not even a youth, not even an adult going through some things that they can. Because what you're trying to promote and idolize, people are trying to get away from, man. People want to get away from that lifestyle. It's okay to talk about your past, and it's okay. Everybody has a story. But when your content is basically about prison and homosexuality, you really got to question yourself, man. All my content is about exposing these guys. Right? It started out with Mark Moore, and now we're going to Dante Lamar Bell. Exposing for who they are, right? They try to expose me and try to put a jacket on me. Hey, it's only fair that it gets paid back, right? And I'm not speaking defamation, right? They can scrutinize me all they want, man. It doesn't bother me. Right? We're public figures. We're open to good or bad criticism. That's what happens when we decided to post our first video. We lost being a private citizen to become public citizen. But y'all have a good one, man. Enjoy your weekend. And if I have time, and if I feel good, too much emotional distress. But if not, I'll see y'all Monday, man. Y'all have a good one. And enjoy the World Series for all the baseball fans out there. And we going all the way in, man. All the way in. No mercy. No grease. Just straight raw dog. Y'all have a good one. I'm surprised there was no sympathizers today. They silent today? I wonder why they silent. So on the next live, I need them sympathizers to come out, man. I need them sympathizers to come out the woodwork. All right? I need them sympathizers to come out. All right? Y'all have a good one.